Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
It is wonderful to see you. My Twitch chat is connecting right now. I've been having this problem all week sometimes, so if there's something important in chat, if you players could let me know, I would appreciate that.
Sounds good.
Cool. But welcome, everyone. Welcome to this fine evening, day, morning, night, whatever time it is for you for another D&D episode of Dice and Easy. And this is our D&D campaign set in the world of Exandria, no official affiliation, for some more fun adventures. Some housekeeping stuff. We're going to be running today for about 2 hours or so without a break, so we're just going to go straight on to it. And it's been a while since our last session, but thank you for being here once again. And we're going to have ads here on Twitch at the top of the hour, so there should be 2 ads or so that you'll see during this. If you don't want to see ads on my channel, you can subscribe, of course, for that. And yeah, I think that covers everything. And then we can get started. So I'll show you our intro, and then we will jump into today's episode of Dice and Easy D&D. See you in a bit. All right. Welcome back, everyone. So, last we left off, what happened, dear crew?
We fought some ghoul knights alongside the spear maidens,
And there was a traitor amongst them.
but we got information from this trader about
Yeah.
about the robes and who could have them, which is good because that's our goal or something. That's
Or
like
something.
the
So
that's
invested.
the thing we're trying to get to save the world. Yeah.
Casually.
True, yes.
We got the info, and we attempted to cobble together a plan with that information. And yep.
Yep. And now we're in the planning stages.
We're still
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of came to like a sort of idea of like there's a secret entrance. Maybe we'll go through the secret
Yeah, I
entrance.
think we're gonna
but we
check
have-
out the secret entrance. Do you think they want like entertainment? Do you think the castle's in need of a traveling circus?
Galina makes good strong woman.
Yeah. And I could produce
I got
rats
bird
from my
tricks.
hat.
Yeah, we all got tricks.
And I'm pretty good at lying to people sometimes.
You could show them your secret weapon. That's really cool. It's like, yeah, we all got tricks.
I have a secret weapon, Willow.
Oh no, I meant Evelyn.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
You can show them your sacred weapon.
The actual
Calm
thing.
down.
Oh, you said sacred and not secret. Never mind.
Secret. No,
I heard
yeah,
sacred, but I thought you were
secret.
talking to Hornsworth, and I was like,
No. Oh my god.
You gonna show us your
Great
secret
start.
weapon, Hornsworth?
I will show all of you
shit.
my secret weapon.
What if-
That's for later.
There's the reason
This
it's
is called
called
secret
sheath.
weapon, right? Am I right?
What?
so yes, last time our crew got ambushed by a bunch of ghost knights whom they dispatched, and there was a traitor amongst them named Casper, who was from the Aasimar Kingdom, who
Friendly ghost.
a friendly ghost, if you will. No worries. And they decided to give some information on Jigao, the castle they need to
Wait,
go
was
to
his
get the
name
holy
Casper
robes.
or Lucas?
I thought it was Lucas.
thought it was Lucas, too.
I have Lucas. in
I
my
have it.
notes.
Maybe I said Lucas accidentally, but I have them down as Casper. But it's Lucas now.
So
Lucas.
His
That was a
middle
test
name is
that we
Casper. Hold on, wait, I'm giving him a middle name.
Yeah.
Lucas Casper.
Friends call him LK. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yes, now they're basically starting their journey towards Jigao, which is about a 2-day trip from where they currently are. So, you have the Spear Maidens with you, and Casper as well, who is coming with you. You don't exactly know where that cave is. It's somewhere around near the castle, but it's unclear where. There might be more information that you can gather from the village, but you'll have to find out once you get there. Let me see my notes.
Quick question:
Just-
Did we take a long rest at the end of last session? Because I'm still at half health, and I was just wondering.
We'll say that you did. Let's say that you
Cool.
did. Yes.
Okay.
I like that.
Long rest.
Thank you.
And it's morning now. We'll say that's what happened. Get your long rest.
Thanks. Galena was
No
still
worries.
bleeding a little bit from being
Ooh,
stabbed
boy.
with spears.
You did get a stabbing.
Did get some stabbing.
I did not want to be Galena Kebab. Oh boy.
What was I saying?
Did
yes,
I manually change my exhaustion? Or... Sorry.
It should automatically, when you do a long rest, it should automatically deduct exhaustion.
Okay.
Did you have 2 points or 1 point?
I think I had 1 point because I was about to take a second point, but I didn't.
Okay, well then I'll just change it then. Oh, I thought it does it automatically, but oh well. We figured it out. Where was I? Yes. Okay, so you head off in the morning onto your your trip towards the castle of Jigao, which is 2 days away from here. During this trip, also, Casper mentions that the village, because there's the castle and the village, so which are separate entities, and the village is located on the Ifolon River, and the river is kind of a central part of the town, like the village itself. It runs through the village. It is used to transport stuff. It's used to fish, etc., etc. So it's a central piece in the whole village. And right now, for starters, we're going to do some cramped quarters roleplay stuff. So, Galena, you and Hornsworth are going to get a little scene. So, Galena, roll a d20 for me, if you will.
Yeah.
And you get to add your charisma to it.
So that'd be 15 plus 1. Those that is 16.
Wonderful. So you two bond over something. You may decide how the scene starts
Oh.
while you are
This is
traveling.
while we're traveling, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Okay. How are we traveling on foot?
You have a
Because we made Lucas Casper not destroy his horse. Made him set it free though.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. You're on foot. Yes.
Okay.
Walk, walk, walk.
I'm walking. Oh, fuck. I have to like wake my brain up for this. Oh Lord. I don't know. What would we? I'm trying to think of what we would bond over, other than being silly, goofy guys.
I know, huh?
That's valid though.
You know what? We can bond over being silly, goofy guys. Selena, I have to ask.
Yes.
Have you always been so funny all the time? The silliest, the goofiest of guys. Is this a natural talent, or have you worked towards this?
Hornsworth, you are so sweet. I do not know. I mean, my family always thought I was strange. Is strange same as funny? I do not know.
Yes.
They were. Oh, then
People
yes.
just say strange when they don't want to admit that you're funny.
Well, then I suppose I've always been funny then, because my family definitely always said I was odd one out.
Wait,
You know.
my family also said I was the odd one out. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Wait, why were you
Wait a
odd one
minute.
out? I was odd one out because family want to do jewelry, stay home, do nothing. I want to go and hit things with sword, you know.
Well,
so I mean,
yeah, I mean, I think, I have to remember my backstory. I think most of my family worked at the Cobalt Soul or like somebody else, but I was like, that's where I worked before. I don't know if you know this, but I worked in the city. I was like I was at the
You
Cobalt
did?
Soul, and then
Oh.
I was like, I don't want to do this anymore, and stopped, and then became a little private investigator. Well, that became a private investigator for different reasons, but I just, a lot of my family was like, oh, we're gonna be very studious and we're gonna pay attention to books and live the good life, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna do that.
That's
It's
actually so
too
interesting. Our backstory is very similar. Family want
Yeah.
to do one thing, we do another.
We do not.
And,
Yeah, I mean, look at us. I
and
don't
here
know.
I
feel
think
like
you
could you
always live in
imagine me
bachelor
sitting
life.
in the Cobalt Soul like library for the rest of my life, just do I don't
Literally,
know,
no, I
twiddling my
cannot.
thumbs.
Like you not being bachelor, hitting on people all the time. I cannot imagine. No.
Exactly. Listen, what am I gonna hit on a book? No.
I mean, preferably not.
No, I want to hit on people. You're right. You're right. If you could believe
And
it.
you are good at it. I just
Oh,
kinda,
am I?
I give you a
Oh,
little
thank
like,
you.
even though we're the same height, I give you like a little like,
Well,
That turned out a lot better than I
oh,
thought
well,
it
I
would.
could teach you my ways sometime if you want.
I would, I train you be strong as stone. You train me how
I'm
to,
strong as stone,
you
and
know,
you're gonna be like smooth as
smooth as.
smooth peanut butter. I don't. Is smooth peanut butter exists?
I'm
Sure, why
actually
not?
allergic to nuts, though.
Oh, are you okay? Smooth.
Yeah.
Oh, just as normal butter. It doesn't have to be peanut
Oh,
butter.
smooth as
Just
butter.
normal butter would work.
Smooth like butter,
Like butter. Yeah.
like
Room
criminals
temperature butter,
undercover.
not like it's been put in a nice box for a while.
Oh yes, that sounds a good idea. I like this.
Exactly.
Perfect. Thank
I can't
you.
wait to teach you how to hit on people.
High five. We did it.
Awesome. Thank you. That was great. All right, let's say that concludes the first day of travel. Nothing out of the ordinary happens because you have Casper and the Spear Maidens with you. You are able to avoid danger quite well. They all know how to stay out of sight during your travels. The second day of travel starts, and as you are traveling, as you're traveling down a less beaten path, suddenly up from the tree, a very small goblin jumps in front of you, hand out, and seems to be wearing an old carpet as a cape, missing a bunch of teeth. In Goblin speaks and says, "Ahem! Behold, Earth the Magnificent! You must pay tribute to Earth or suffer his wrath."
Oh, I kind of look at Evelyn because I think Evelyn, you know how to speak Goblin as well, right?
I know how to say.
do. I do.
So
in
like,
fact.
so I look at you and I just go, "Oh, hello, great Earth." I give like an awkward little like.
So, here's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna pay you.
What?
Me bowing as she says that.
We're
Ew.
gonna keep going, and you're gonna get out of our way because we have things to do.
He bites your leg.
And I
Oh.
smack him on the head with my.
Ah!
hammer.
Ah! He shakes his fist at you. Insolent tall person!
Oh.
Oh, Can
Yeah.
I?
Hmm?
Can I use? Do I have? Wait, is this real? Is this something that I have? Hold on. Can I
Is
use my
this real?
comprehend? Can I use comprehend languages so I can understand what he's saying?
Don't you speak Goblin?
No,
We taught her
Oh,
like
okay.
we taught them
I know
like
how to say
Oh,
fuck,
right.
and that's it.
Right.
I
Yes,
will
Yeah.
be
you can do
utilizing
that.
at some point.
You can do that, yeah.
Okay. I think as soon as he like bites, I'll be like, okay, I would need to know what this man is talking about. 'Cause
Mhm.
let's go.
no idea. Evelyn, why'd you hit him on the head?
Oh, look, he's
Okay, well,
trying.
why did he bite you? Wait, what?
He's trying to get money out of us for walking a
Yeah.
public road, and I just feel like that's not how we do business here.
These are not public roads. These are Earth's roads.
No, you know what? That makes sense. That makes sense.
But we're not on Earth. I don't know what that is. I think it'll be okay if we just keep going.
What if we just keep walking? How
yeah.
about we just keep going? I mean, I just
I'm
kind of
gonna-
like pull him off your leg.
Is he shorter than me, or are we like the same? Like, how small is he?
You're about the same height. He's maybe a little bit shorter than you.
Oh, okay, so I'm gonna crouch so I'm eye level,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna go. Are you Ert? Oh
You're
no,
saying
he
in
can't
common.
understand me.
No. And then in broken common,
Me name Earth.
Ert,
Give money
point,
or
Earth.
die.
die.
I
Yes.
think he can kill us, really.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a gold piece
Why?
because I.
fools! And then he runs off, laughing.
What
If
is
that's
with...
all it took, I guess it's worth it.
Okay.
I guess.
I love him. He
Not
deserved.
much
He
you can do
deserved
with
that.
that.
He deserved a little gold piece as a treat. Okay. I love him.
The goblin
I
can
also
have one gold
can't.
piece
I
as a
don't think
treat.
I can
As a
adjust
treat.
my. Oh yes, I can.
You should be able to.
I can. It just was. It was acting a little weird.
Acting
I
up.
love him. I'm just gonna scream into the distance. I love you.
You can just hear some cackling in the distance as it grows fainter and further away.
I love him, and I hope that he's doing well.
You seem to enjoy the strange creatures we come across. Remember Troll
well, like,
that
I'm never
turned us
gonna
purple?
see Listen,
Ah,
like we were
Fred.
talking about like what I used to do. I feel like I've had such a boring life, and now I'm like out and about in this great world, and there's so many just weird little guys, and I'm a weird little guy, and I feel like we have weird little guy solidarity. Okay, I have to stick
know.
together with the other weird little guys. He's just trying to live
Fred's
his life.
great. That was
What?
great.
I
You
love
got
him.
the little hat and everything. You got so much.
Yeah,
He's kind.
I
Look at
liked
that.
his little cape, his little carpet cape. He
Yeah.
shouldn't trust that carpet though. We should have warned him about carpets.
Oh, yes. Well, he got
Hmm.
gold, so at least there's that.
Yeah, I'm excited. You know what? I hope he buys whatever his heart desires with that little gold piece.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I love him. I hope I meet him again.
Perchance you will. All right, then we'll do another closed quarters thingy, but this time it's gonna be Cynthia and Evelyn.
Ship name?
Cynthia and Evelyn. Cynthia, if you would roll a d20 for me and add your charisma modifier to it.
Okay. Alright, it's a -1 there. 10.
10. All right.
Really?
You reveal.
No, I had -1. Sorry.
So, no worries. You reveal something about yourself to Evelyn, or Evelyn discovers an answer to a question about you. And you may
Okay.
set up the scene as you like as you are traveling.
Yeah. I guess. Oh, wait. We're doing our little walk. Doing our walk, and And we're kind of like behind everybody else, just sitting back because we're the two tall people, and if we're in front of them, they can't see. um,
That's so
you
fucked.
know.
I think it's thoughtful that they let us see.
Yeah, exactly. Or else you
Oh
wouldn't be
wait, I
able to
thought
see
they
the
were
danger
standing
ahead.
in front of us so we couldn't see.
Oh
Never mind.
no!
Literally the opposite. They're behind us so that we
Literally the
can see.
opposite.
It's okay. Listening comprehension
Uh.
skills. I teach
I
you
don't
that
have
too.
them.
It's okay. I teach you that too. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I kind of I'm gonna take the moment to like try to talk to Evelyn about something and see if they have a question about it. So I'm just gonna look over at Evelyn and be like, "Hey, so that last fight we had, um, you saw the like by the end of it that I had that weird little transformation thingy, right? That was weird. I haven't done that before.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
I mean, kind of weird. Like, so you just like you've never done it before? Like that was like the first time? Like, are you
I
sure? Like you
try
seem
not
like
to do
pretty
it.
like comfortable at it, and like I
I
was
try
honestly
not
kind of
to do that.
jealous. Oh,
Jealous.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
I've been a whole
Oh.
not
Wait,
wanting to
why do
do
you
it.
try not to do it? Like I don't understand.
There's all this stuff with Asanar and all that going on, and I'm like, let me just avoid any uh straightforward Asanar stuff right
Oh.
now with all
Oh.
the talk and all this stuff. So I try not to bring it up often, but I figured I should mention it at least a little to you guys now.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, you could trust us. Like, we're fine. Like, we're not gonna say anything. I mean, we're in uncharted territories here. Like,
Oh yeah,
if you die, we all die at this point. So, fuck. I just, no, I think it was great. I think it came right at the right time, and you did exactly what you were supposed to do. And thanks for feeling like you can trust me, because you can, and I appreciate
you're
that.
cool.
Hmm. Yay.
Cool.
Thank you.
You're cool.
You're cool. All right, cool. Thank you. Towards the second half of the day, you're starting to see like a village in the distance, and Casper, what was his voice like? Give me a sec. My name is Casper. Oh yeah. The village is over there. Just a little bit further, and then we can also see the castle on top of the hill.
Ooh. Are we like if we go in the village? Are people gonna be like confused, alarmed?
Oh yeah, they'll definitely
Okay, not
notice
going
you.
in the village. Great, love that. Okay, cool.
Or if we can somehow like make you less obvious that you're not from the
Should I roll around in like
dynasty.
mud or something? Should I like cake?
More like if you have like I don't know capes or hoods or something like that. That would probably
Oh,
go
I
a long
have-
way.
I put my little cloak of elven kind up.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice cloak.
Got my little billowing club. Yes. It's not the most low key thing.
It's billowing in the back.
I'm just like holding it down. Just kind of like,
I do not have cloak. Is there something else I can do to kind of make myself blend in better? I look at it.
What if you just rolled around in the Kryn Dynasty dirt for a bit?
I don't.
I'm already pretty dirty.
yeah, if you
but,
smell like Kryn, I
fair.
think they won't detect.
Yeah.
I
not
ignore
sh-
them and just look at
Yeah.
Casper, whatever his name is.
Lucas. That's Lucas now. Sorry. It's Lucas now because that's what you wrote down.
I just keep calling him
Lucas.
Lucas Casper.
Lucas Casper.
I mean, if you say either of those names, I'm gonna assume it's this character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with his brother Casper Lucas.
Oh, yeah.
Casper. Exactly,
Completely
they are-
different
Oh
person.
no.
They're twins,
They are
actually.
twins, but they are not the
Yes.
same person.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. They have their own lives.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, do you have like any cloth, anything that we can like essentially cover your face with and your head with?
I looks in pack. No, I do not. And unless I like take shirt off and use that, but then I will not
Cover
wear
your head
shirt.
in
I
the
have a
bedroll.
mask. I have
Oh.
masks in my bag. Okay, well, I
Oh,
have
actually,
a red
I have
skull
a mask too.
and I have.
I have Boris's mask from way
Yeah.
at the
Oh
beginning.
no.
I was gonna say I have the Mad Harlequin mask.
What did his mask look like again?
It was like a silver, just a silver mask, kind of like a Phantom of the Opera type
Dig
thing.
through bag. Will this work?
Yeah. I mean, it's not inconspicuous. You'll definitely be noticed, but at least they
Well,
won't.
I have the red skull mask, and then I have the
That's
Mad
worse.
Harlequin mask.
Those are
The
worse.
Harlequin one- Okay. I'll put them back in.
I put on the silver mask. How do I look?
Like you could be with them. Wait. Doroska comes over to you, Hornsworth, like, could me and Olga get those masks? I think they'll make us less conspicuous.
Oh yes, I thought they were gonna take them from me. Yeah,
No.
here you. I don't just give them.
They put them on now. They're just like, there's two humans with these, one with the red skull mask and another with the harlequin
I think
mask.
that we really have to go with we're a traveling circus. If anyone asks.
Sure.
What
Yeah, why
kind of
not?
tricks do you have?
Why not?
Well, I can hide really well.
You know what? That is a really good trick. I like that.
Yeah,
for
we're
you.
not good at that.
Not sure that that's gonna really help us right now, Dorotka. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but okay, if this we're this listen, this is our circus. You are a master at disappearing. You are.
They could
You're
be the
like
ringleaders.
like
Escape artist. Is that what they
Yes.
call
Oh,
them?
wow.
Yeah.
well, yes.
Mhm.
If you're really good at hiding, yeah, sure. We'll make that work.
We'll do it.
You're the body, you're the security detail.
Yeah.
you're the
'cause
security
I don't
detail.
have a mask.
Don't
that's
you
fine.
worry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, you don't have a mask? Do you have a cloak?
No, I don't know.
Um,
No, I don't have any of that stuff at all. Nope. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
gotta like
You do have an extra set of like common clothes that you could fasten into something covering your face.
Interesting. Sure.
Would
Why
rock
not?
a veil, just a little like over the bottom.
Yeah.
yes.
Just a little veil. We'll do that. That'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
You can put my hat on.
Isn't that the hat that lets you make rats and stuff?
Yeah, but I will
The
need it
hat
back
hat.
at some point, but you could borrow it if you wanted.
I wasn't gonna steal your. I think the cloth that I have will be fine.
Okay.
Thank you though.
I have another cloak. I'm so sorry. I have 2 cloaks.
No
want the other
way.
cloak?
Yeah,
Look-
I'll take it.
It's black. You can have it.
Thanks, Hornsworth. You're my
it turns out I'm
favorite.
not great at spotting items in my bag. There's a lot of things. I'm like holding the bag of holding that I have, and I'm like digging through it, and I'm just like pulling things out.
You're my favorite little himbo. Don't worry.
I'm so sorry.
A single
Hopefully
tear
you-
rolls down Galina's cheek.
Oh,
Oh no.
I thought I was your favorite himbo.
Oh.
we can share that.
Okay.
We'll both be the himbos.
You just see the tear roll from behind the mask.
Yeah.
Oh, that's even
Just goes
sadder.
right back into your eye. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Here's a black cloak. There you go.
You all got some level of disguising going on here. We'll see how it works.
I feel like
It is
okay,
gonna
we gotta
go
come up with.
perfect.
Okay, if we're in a circus, who's who? I feel like I should be the ringleader for no absolute reason whatsoever.
Because you're better at talking. Let's just say
I am
that.
really good at talking. That's so true.
Yeah, you say
And I
words
can
good.
make rats come out of my hat. So, just saying, it's pretty. And I'm the rat god.
I think that's perfect.
Willow, you have Edgar. You're a falconer, but it's a crow. But you,
Yeah.
you're like a beast
a
tamer.
crower.
Not a shower.
Crower, not a shower. Galena, you big strong lady. That's perfect.
Small,
That's
strong lady. Get it
Small,
right.
strong lady. Yeah. That's really good. This is perfect. Evelyn, you've talked to God before. That's pretty cool.
That pause.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I could be like the
about it.
seer. Like I have a broken
You can
crystal
tell the future.
ball.
You can tell the future. Oh my
Oh.
god, you have to get really good at like making really
Like
vague.
as long as like I like hold the crystal ball in a way where they can't see the crack in it, like I could make
Yes,
them
yes,
believe that.
yes. Oh my god,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god.
Got a
Okay,
lot
great. This
of-
is so good.
Got a lot
This
of
is my
conjuring
circus,
and
and you are
illusion
my
magic.
monkeys. This is perfect.
No.
Yes, Horns.
Wait a
sure.
second.
Just give him this. It'll make him happy.
He is like visibly
little man
like
gets it this
very happy. Like he is like having the time of his life right now. Lucas Casper, what kind of talents do you have?
He's our escape artist, remember?
Oh, true. Yeah.
And then we've got the
wasn't
security
that
detail.
wasn't that one of the spear maidens? Wasn't
Oh no, she's our security detail now. 'Cause she can hide
okay.
and she's strong.
well, maybe I was tasked with escorting you through town because I'm wearing the
Ah.
you know.
Yeah, I guess they won't know that you're a traitor yet.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah. So we have our
Great.
story, but we do not need
Yes.
to make spectacle unless someone asks, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I'm gonna be stuck hosting a show.
This is gonna be great.
Oh, I can't wait.
We host a show in, in the
You know what the best way to sneak somewhere is? Draw as much attention to yourself as possible.
right under their
Pay
nose.
attention to me, and everyone
Right
else can
under
go do
their
what they
nose.
need to do.
And then we do our show in the castle, and then we break for lunch, and then that's when
Yeah. Okay, so we need okay. Spearmaids,
Oh.
you're really good at hiding, which means you're probably really good at sneaking, which also means that you could like if we're on a lunch break and talking and eating and like having a lively feast is what I'm only assuming. I'm assuming we're gonna be welcomed with open arms and not immediately thrown into the dungeon. You could then go and do your little sneaky hidey thing and find what you need to find.
You sure do.
Or at least
talk
do
a
some
lot.
like retcon and then it'll be fine.
We can do recon. Yeah, that's doable. You always talk this
I'm
much.
just a really good I'm really good at
Evelyn,
distracting
she talks
people,
more
so-
than
Just
how we got this far.
thinking in her head that spear maidens must think that we a little rough around the edges when it comes to trust. I think here
we get results.
these are
Do
the
we
people that
though?
are gonna be saving
we
the
got
world.
good results.
Well, so far, yeah, I would say you do produce results. Yeah.
We do
Uh,
produce results.
Mhm.
That's
I
all.
think
Weird
they
as-
produce a desirable result every time. We've had no
Your
hiccups.
methods are unorthodox, but your results speak for themselves.
Well, the Platinum
fair
Dragon
enough.
thought we were orthodox enough, so
Well, you know,
Or
maybe the
perhaps he
platinum
saw
dragon.
that we need to be unorthodox
Yes,
to make it
exactly.
happen.
Mm-hmm.
The gods
Okay.
know things.
They know.
So we're heading into the city, right? Or village?
Yeah.
like,
Uh-huh.
what
Yes,
is,
the village.
should we check for secret entrance first
I think we should.
and then go into the city?
We could do that, but that could take hours.
Okay, so
Um,
probably city first, and then, if we have time.
Yes, we can
Okay.
also try asking around in the village. I'm sure someone has heard of it, at the very least.
How do we ask about it without looking
Oh,
completely
I know
suspicious,
how.
though? Hornsworth, what are you
Okay,
Just
thinking?
that.
okay, listen. So we set up the scene. Or we can just let this
Uh-huh.
play out if you want, or I can explain it to you, whatever you want to do.
Please explain.
Okay,
I
great.
need to
So
know
we set
what's
up the scene, and we're like, yes, we're this traveling circus. This is so good. But then we let in on the secret. We're gonna let this one person, whoever has the information, know, and make them feel super special that they're the only person that knows this information. If they spoil it for us, they spoil it for everyone. But okay, we're not really great at being a circus. We're still learning. We're apprentices, and we want to. This is all we want to do, and all we really need is a one secret entrance in and out for our escape artist. For them to have a magnificent, spectacular show, and to make all of the children in the castle and in the village happy. We need to know one. Or no, but I think that's a really good one. Just tell them like. Just let them know, be like, listen, we're
I didn't
doing our best, like, it's all
understand
a ruse,
anything.
obviously.
Okay, here's what I'm hearing. You say that we tell them that we are bad circus, need to cheat to make act good, so we need secret entrance into big fortress on the up there in order to
Yes.
make act good.
Ah, okay.
If we're in
Thank
the,
you.
This is what
in
I'm
the
hearing.
castle, yeah.
You are welcome, voice in sky. I am happy to help.
Much
Hey
appreciated.
there, God, it's me again, Hornsworth.
It's me, Kalina. Please stop.
Oh, no,
Okay.
that's just, again, I'm cooking. My brain's cooking. What can I say?
Okay, so that is an idea.
Do we know of any dissenters in the village? I don't know.
The villagers are not particularly happy about the ghouls.
Oh, so they won't care if we're like, yeah, we're gonna destroy the ghouls.
Probably not, or although they probably just want to leave well enough alone, so they probably don't want to get into trouble in helping and abetting enemies of the dynasty.
I could play God again. I've done that.
I feel like that's a better idea than the other one, honestly.
Okay, I'll play God again and be like, hello there, villager, nondescript villager. Just kidding, you're very descript. You're so special. You're the most special of my subjects. And then I just ask them,
So we need to scope out a mark for you. Someone who seems
Yes.
gullible, someone who seems like they will give in to the whims of a smaller god.
okay, I could be the rat god again, and I could be like, my subjects, which are the rats, are looking for an entrance into the castle that is nondescript.
Why is this a better idea? It is though.
This is great. No,
this is a better
listen,
idea. Because it
I
does
just-
not reveal our faces or our
Yes,
personas,
no,
which
you're
is
so
important.
right. You're so right. Okay, we have to
Just the
find
two
a
of
mark.
us- I just imagine the two of us as little gremlins coming up with this idea. and the shield maidens are just like.
It really, it's Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny with the fucking red string. I feel like that's how I always am whenever I'm planning in D&D. The one where it's like got all the stuff on the wall. And it's like, this is the one.
I do like the rat god idea. I think it is a good way to keep our stealth up.
Yeah,
our
this is
covers.
great. This is
I
great.
could be 30 feet away from them and it'd be fine.
Yeah, let's.
Oh, well, let
let's
me
scratch
let me
the circus idea.
Let me actually consult my book. I think that's
I think it's 30 feet.
30
yeah.
feet.
I
So
believe
I
it
think
is.
important thing is try to find Mark. Who I turn to Lucas Casper. Where would we find perhaps people who would be more gullible to said this sort of thing?
The blacksmith might not be terribly fond of the ghouls, as they would probably force him to work for them.
Mm.
Okay.
He might be a potential ally. The town square, village square would probably be or we could go to the inn. The inn would probably be the best place to look for. It's called the Hungry Rock.
Dwayne?
The hungry rock, like the bird. You know, the bird.
Yes. Galena just like stares into the distance. Not the big birds.
Is that the big bird?
Yeah,
Big bird.
they're the huge birds. Yes,
How do you?
Very
How do
very
you spell
dangerous.
that?
ROC.
Not ROCK, like Dwayne the Rock
No,
Johnson.
not like a boulder rock, but like a.
I was gonna say that I have a lot of questions about your naming conventions, but no longer.
Listen, take it up with Wizards of the Coast, okay?
There's lizards on these
Who's
coasts.
that?
You got wizards on this house?
You tell me there's wizards on these coasts.
You mean to tell me? Right.
Okay.
So, as you're approaching the village, now you're starting to see a little bit further. There's a hill like a steep hill, and on top of it, you see a castle there, which you assume is the castle.
Mm-hmm.
As you come into the village, you get a lot of looks. You stand out a lot. In no short, what am I trying to say? Like, especially because you are armed to the teeth. You have a lot of weaponry, armor on you, which sticks out. But at least people aren't like screaming, running away from you. They're just like, they just look at you and then kind of turn to mind their own business. Like they're like, we don't want this smoke. We don't want this trouble. Kind of deal, you know. They see you, they close their windows, that kind of stuff. It seems like this is a very regular village. You see, there's people from around the Kryn dynasty here. There's orcs, goblins, hobgoblins, all of like mostly the non drow people here. It would seem that are part of the Kryn dynasty, and then some Aasimar as well, who are living here, just living their lives. And as you make it to the village center, you see a stone altar in the center that is depicting a threatening-looking woman, and the statue is stained with blood from several sacrifices, it would seem. And the eyes of the statue gleam red.
Does this depiction, does it remind us of anything we may have seen in Temple of Vesh underneath? That's the city we were first in. Does it give the same?
Oh yeah.
Oh
So
shit,
it's
the
probably-
kinky cult's here too.
Probably Red Mother. Okay, cool.
Great,
Yes.
great.
Cool.
Oh, the masks we have.
I mean, isn't that a good thing then? Because you got that from...
I got that from them.
We're a traveling circus of the cult of Redmond.
something like that.
I mean, the cult
Our-
is a
listen, okay,
circus,
no,
that's for
this is-
sure.
Our circus was so good that the cult of the Red Mother gave us their masks in offering to us because they didn't have money to pay us, and we didn't want any of their other favors. So it was.
Mhm.
I
Solid.
think we just, we just don't
Con-
say anything.
keep our
and
heads
then
down, yes.
if people ask
I
questions.
mean, I'm not saying anything to begin with. I'm just saying that if I'm asked, I'm making plans. I've got thoughts in my head.
You do have thoughts, Wormwood. And
Many thoughts.
I think, yes, let's do it.
It's gonna be great.
it'll
So
be
shall we
fine.
find the person that we're going to ask the questions?
Yes,
Yes.
to the inn, to the hungry
Yeah,
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah, let's. Who's that?
Nobody.
Oh, you don't know him? He's like a
No.
really famous boulder, like right outside of Zadash.
It's not.
What?
It's like a really big boulder, and
This
people
is
just
outside.
started calling
How
him
about we
Dwayne.
don't talk about non-Kryn dynasty stuff? That is probably not a good idea.
Oh, fuck yourself.
Yeah, like let's not talk about that. We're
I mean,
not
I've
talking-
never
Man,
been
I
to
love
Zadash.
being from the Empire.
While this conversation is happening, can I just like
Yeah.
keep my eyes out for someone who looks, I don't know, a little like they might be gullible? I
I've
don't
heard
know.
stories of the rock.
You don't see anyone particularly gullible. Mostly people just wanting to avoid you, like a lot.
Mm.
They really don't want anything to do with you.
We could
But-
find,
What about anyone super drunk in the inn?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, you're going to make your way to the inn now, so
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
check in just a moment as Lucas shows you the way to the Hungry Rock. It's the only inn located in the village. It is like close to the square. And what's interesting about this inn is that you can see the river flows through the center of the village, and the inn is actually built in such a way that the river flows through the inn.
Ooh.
Mm. And
Who's the architect that designed this?
I have no idea.
Oh, they did a really good job.
Yeah, it's quite nice. It's a nice little centerpiece. Anyway, he takes you inside, and as the door opens, like everyone goes silent and like kind of turns your way to look at you, and then just like quickly turns away to like ignore you. And it's a modest inn. Like I said, the Ifolin River flows through the inn, so you have this like wonderful lapping noise of water that kind of permeates the whole place. And in it also is a statue of a rock, like a small statue of a rock, that is attached to the ceiling on some kind of device that makes it move around, like as if it was flying around the inn, like it moves in a certain pattern above.
That is so cool. I love that.
Oh yeah, that's quite nice. Anyway, let's just
This inn is
Head on.
really cool. Think
And
the architect could ever design me a home?
Hornsworth, focus, please.
most ADHD character. So, you make your way towards the what is it called?
Bar?
Thank you. Jeez. And there's an older orc gentleman that runs the place. He gives you like a really dirty look. And as you walk towards it, there's like people sitting at the bar, and they leave to go sit at a table when you walk there.
This is going so well.
What'll it be?
One of your finest ales.
Uh-huh. And the rest?
I'll also take one of your finest ales.
Mm-hmm.
Around for my friends. Good sir.
All right. Have a seat, and I'll bring you your drinks.
Sounds great.
That'll be... Wait, how much? 6 silver pieces.
How much silver is in a gold piece?
10.
I'm gonna
Have-
give him 2
Isn't it
gold.
marked?
God damn, all right.
Oh,
I think
that
you
is.
misheard
Thank you.
me.
No, you. That is for
Uh,
you. Thank you for your service, sir. I will.
All right, I won't say no. I'll be right there in a moment.
Thank you.
There's like a round table close by that is free.
I'm just like.
Is there a table that is more tucked back? I feel like if we're gonna do this
Sure.
Strat God thing, we should be like away so no one sees what you're doing when you do the
Sure.
Rat God thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, a table that's kind of tucked against the wall or something so we can hide him. while
Sure,
he's-
sure. You find one. You're getting a lot of looks your way, a lot. And after about 5 minutes or so, he comes over with a couple of serving plates to bring you. Here you go. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Uh,
Do you think I could get him to laugh? Like once? I think if I could tell him some jokes,
I don't
crack a
think so.
smile. What? Wait.
Hmm?
Cynthia, what'd you say?
Oh, I just said I don't think so.
Oh.
I agree. I don't think that is drawing more attention to self is probably not a good idea.
Could end up worse.
I don't know. I feel like we need an alibi. I feel like we need someone because me doing this, like nothing. It's all just in my little. Nothing happens. Like it's just telepathic. Like I don't do anything. It just happens.
you could just try asking.
Oh, should I ask? Should I ask him again? The bartender? Do you think he's the one? Do you think it should go somewhere else?
I mean, it's a tough crowd.
Okay, hear me out. Another idea, because we all know that I'm a ladies' man. Who is the big leader in the castle? Never mind. Bad idea. Thought about it again. Bad idea.
Firstly, not a woman. Secondly, undead. Thirdly,
I don't judge.
I'm just saying that the ghouls, from what I understand, don't have those types of desires.
Okay.
That's boring.
Yes, and the leader would be General at Arms Grimslade.
Oh, okay.
Look, Hornsworth, if you are insistent on trying to cheer up Mr. Innkeeper, maybe you can charm him into giving us the information we need. But
Yes.
just focus on the information that we are hoping for. We are counting on you because you are most charismatic out of all of us, but you get distracted sometimes.
Oh, okay.
You got this, cheer him up, tell him joke, and maybe he tell us information.
Yeah.
You got this. As I just
Okay.
drink my entire ale in one go. Oh jeez.
It's like very average ale.
Isn't it stage 1 of drunkenness? I get better. I'm more charismatic.
You would need to drink more than just one ale to get drunk, I would say.
Can I have your ales? I need some liquid courage, y'all. I really need liquid courage to do this. Okay, I'm gonna down mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Cynthia's and I'm gonna down hers. Evelyn, are you drinking?
No,
I'll take
it.
Evelyn's and I'm gonna down
Yeah.
Evelyn's.
Let's see. So firstly, you're gonna have to wait, how does this work again?
That's a lot of liquid for a tiny creature.
If you're
I'm gonna
drinking
have to piss
5
so much after this.
All right. So like 2 will be enough for you if you want to get like inebriate.
Okay, I'll just do
like,
mine and then Cynthia's then.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, we'll say you're tipsy, so you have advantage on charisma-based checks and saving throws.
Okay.
Good luck, Hornsworth. You've got this.
Sitting and I'm like, I can do this. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say, I'm so sorry. I don't think I caught your name whenever I was ordering. If you would be so kind as to share it with me, handsome sir.
Just a second, I will look up a name for him.
Mm-hmm.
He like looks at you. Didn't give you my name.
But would you like to? I just, I always find when I'm
I
having a
must.
conversation, I find it more personable to have my, friend's name here. Well, I shouldn't call us friends. I don't want to make assumptions. I just,
Torug.
Torug?
Torug. Torug.
UG. That's a gorgeous name. Where did you happen? Where I'm assuming your mother gave you your name. it a
I'm
family
sorry.
name?
What is this? Usually
I'm so
you
sorry.
folk don't care about us, so I don't.
Me? I'm sorry. I don't know a few that I'm not like other guys. What can I say? I'm different. I
Beg your
care.
pardon?
I just listen. I just want to say thank you for this fine and gorgeous ale, and I was wondering if I could just share a conversation with you because I found you so fascinating and handsome when we walked in.
Sure. He looks a little. He looks very confused. This is
Would
not what
you
he
like-
was expecting.
It looks like it's going well, doesn't it?
Maybe. I'm not sure from here.
Oh, but look at Hornsworth. He looks like he's killing it.
I'm
Oh,
like,
he's having a blast. Yeah.
the best time of my life. I just listen. I just want to have a conversation. I feel like a lot of times when we're traveling around, this is me and my traveling circus back here.
Circus.
Yeah. Wait, have you ever seen a circus before?
When I was a kid, I remember
When you were a
seeing.
kid?
Yeah, back in the capital, there was some
Oh yeah.
circuses from time to time.
Were you a fan? Where were you? What were your favorite parts of the circus?
They were all right. Like when they were doing tricks on the moorbounders. Always gave me a chuckle.
Yes. Oh, I love that. I love that. Listen, moorbounders. I'll be honest, they're maybe one of my favorite animals. I love them.
Mm.
They're good. They're good. But yeah, we were just, we're traveling through, trying to bring some smiles to people's faces quite often. And, normally on my travels, I just like to sit down and talk to. Normally, I feel like the person working the bar at the inn is always the best one to talk to for the gossip. And, are there people I should be wary of? Because, we have some very gorgeous ladies in our circus. And I just, I don't want any creeps like being predators or I just like to get the gossip of the town with the I just
What's the tea?
what's the tea?
Well, usually I'd say it's you folks that people should be wary of, what with the red lady masks and one of the ghost nights.
Yeah, I know we're a bit of a motley crew, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
But no, I promise we will cause you no trouble in this town whatsoever. We're just here to make people laugh and smile, and just have a good time, and also get to show off our really cool tricks and stuff like that we have.
You're a very confusing fella.
I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be. I just get really excited when I talk to new people, and listen, I know. I'm sorry if I'm confusing you. I'm sorry if I'm a little too much. I've been told quite often that I'm a lot to handle. And he's gonna get like a little fake sad, and tears are gonna he's gonna get the crocodile tears kind of welling up. And I just I know that I'm a lot sometimes, but I get really excited when I get to talk to new people and learn their stories and who they are and stuff. And I know I'm always talking in circles and going off on tangents, but I apologize. I'm sorry.
I love that you got a little southern twang there.
It's
I was-
not
I was like, are you playing
just because
GTA
my
right
GTA
now?
Yeah, too much
Southern accent,
GTA.
and it has ruined my life. I have a southern accent now sometimes, and I'm like, I can't do this.
I love that you're like, time to put on the tear works.
Crocodile tears are coming out.
Can you roll a deception check for me, please?
Yes, I can. With advantage?
With advantage. You can shift click, I believe, is advantage.
Oh, well, 21. 21.
Ooh. Got rid of a nat 1 there, so that's good.
Mhm.
Hey, don't worry about it. That's all right.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate your kind words.
So, where were your troop before this?
We came. I'm trying to remember. We met a farmer. I'll be honest with you. I'm very directionally challenged. Listen. Okay, I need to stop with the southern accent, or I'm gonna lose my mind. I listen.
Yeehaw.
I'm not. I don't know if you could tell this, but I'm just not the brightest person. And I am not great with directions. I feel like I get so excited about like the little details, and I never know where I'm at any given time. I'll be honest. I don't even know what this village name is. I just follow my troop back there. They're the ones that make a lot of the planning of the route and stuff. I do all the fun talking and silly little tricks and stuff. We met a moorbounder farmer on our travels
His name
here.
was Avkanag.
I don't remember his name.
Yeah,
but
you'll
he-
have those around these parts.
He was so kind, and his wife was really nice too. Oh, they were a lovely, lovely couple. That's all I really remember about where I've been in the past few days because I'll be honest, they stuck out to me so much.
Mm-hmm. And
We're fairly new to being a troop, but we're doing our best. I guess
see.
having me as a leader isn't that great for them either, because I don't know where I'm at any given time.
I see. Yeah. That's
Yeah. What
quite
about
the
what do you
story.
do for fun around here?
Survive.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Do you have any hobbies? I'm assuming you
Surviving.
attend surviving. Okay. Have you ever? I love that. I wish you could have more hobbies. I'll be honest. I just. Okay, so I'm sorry for being so forward about this, but if I were to want to put on a little circus show in the village, and maybe the people in the castle, do you think they would like a circus?
No, I don't think
No.
they would. They
No.
detest us and everyone in the village. So,
Really?
yeah.
And
I think they're
is this
better
like a
than
two-way
us.
detest? Is this or is
Oh yeah. We
yeah?
don't like him not one bit. And then he kind of looks around to make sure that there's like before he looks around and then like leans into you. Not one bit.
Okay, I'm gonna lean in too, and I'm gonna go. This is great for us. What would you say to helping me and my friends? One, put on a really gorgeous circus show for you and everyone in the village, but also to maybe help us with a small little act of. I'm gonna also look around and just like is there
Mhm.
anybody else that's like kind of sticking out that seems like they're listening to us?
Everyone's trying to mind their own business, but they are immensely curious about why the barkeep is talking to you so long.
If you could help me with just like a small little act, and that generous little tip that I gave you earlier could be so much more, too, with a small bit of information.
What exactly are you proposing?
I need to know if you know the location of one thing and one thing only. And I feel like maybe here might not be the best place to have it because people are very curious about our conversation. And I mean, honestly, you're just such a handsome gentleman, and I'm gonna I'm gonna raise my voice and make
roll
it
a-
seem like I'm hitting on him a lot.
Roll a persuasion check for me with advantage, please.
Okay. $15.
He looks around and leans in. All right. You seem like you're not actually with those monsters in the castle. Think we can arrange something?
Okay.
Meet me in a few hours round back behind the inn.
Okay. That sounds great to me. Thank you so much. You are just, listen, thank you for giving me the time of day. You gorgeous, just carved by the hand of God in this beautiful stuff. I'm just like gonna wax poetic about him as I'm walking away. Can I get another round of ale for my table, please? And I'll give him, what was it, 6 silver?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll just give him a gold piece again.
Sure. Thanks. Yeah, I'll get you around. And then he
Thank you so much.
He's like, you can hear him mumbling to himself as he tucks away the gold. I have to get this melted down. The wrong mint.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking forgot.
You don't have
Gonna bring
the
it up
local
when you
mint,
cast it.
Oh well.
but gold is
Whoops.
gold. You can melt
Gold
it
is
down.
gold, and that fucking
Mhm.
worked, baby.
It most certainly did.
Woo. Oh, I am skipping back to the table. I'm like, guys, I think he likes me.
Of course he liked you. How could he not like you? We say loudly.
Were you
Like,
able to
quieter.
convince him?
So what happened? Did he say anything
Okay.
good?
He's a really lovely man, honestly. Like, I love him, and I wish only the best for him. And maybe he'll share a little kiss with me. Who knows?
That
I didn't
So it
ask
went
about that, but
well.
I can only hope. So we're gonna meet him in a few hours, and
all of
hopefully get
us?
some. Me, maybe just me,
Okay.
and maybe who's good at hiding again?
We're good at staying out of sight, if that's what you
Okay,
meant.
great. You should probably be around just in case something goes wrong.
Sure.
Okay, but a few hours, meeting him behind the inn.
Understood.
Well done.
And whatever. Oh, do I have a flask? No. I'm gonna ask the whatever he brings the next round. I'll be like, "Is there? Do you have to-go flasks?"
No.
No. Okay. I
If
just
you need
figured
a
I would.
if you need a
ask.
flask, you can go to the general store.
Okay.
Not too far from here, called Goods and Things.
Oh, goods and things. Okay, great.
Oh.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Kind of reminds me of Come and Go.
What's that?
That'll
Oh,
do.
yeah.
It's another
Another
general
little-
store, you
Yeah.
know. It's spelled with a K, so it's fine. Don't worry.
Honestly, I feel like we shouldn't go that many places. Well,
I agree. Yes.
Do we want to get rooms in the inn?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that could give us some privacy so we can just, chill.
Torg, my good friend,
Mm,
how much for 2 rooms in this fine establishment?
2 rooms, 6 people, like 7 people.
I guess maybe
uh,
2 would have been good, but I don't know, but that's fine.
that would be, let's see, 5 silver per person per room. You can fit 2 people in 1 room.
Okay, even if we're really small, like Glean and I, we're basically like the size of one.
We're the only
normal.
small people, though. Everyone else is full size.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
How
Uh,
many?
So I think we would need 3 rooms
7 of
because it
us.
would be like, say, Cynthia and
There's-
Willow, Cynthia and the Evelyn, and then the 2 spear maidens, and then you and I could bunk with Lucas Casper, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that would make sense. And
alright
Lucas
then.
Cas-
Casper, you don't mind covering the rooms for tonight, do you?
What?
Do you have any silver on you?
I'll cover them. What a victim.
Alright, that'll be 15 silver then. 3 rooms.
What lower are you paying?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't know what to. Okay, so yeah, I'll just do the 15 silver.
By the way, it should also automatically, like, if you put, like, minus 15, and even if you don't have any silver, it should automatically deduct, like, gold and then transfer to silver and all that stuff, so.
Okay, sick.
Okay.
Alright, thank you. And then he gives you 3 keys. Here are your keys and enjoy your stay. And then he, like,
Thank you so much.
he nods just to you, Hornsworth. Just,
And I'm gonna cheerily.
chipper feller.
I'm so chipper all the time.
Alright, you get
Sweet.
to your rooms. They're very basic. You know, there's 2 beds, a table, and a chair, and that's about it.
Sounds great. We've got a few hours to kill.
Mm-hmm.
Downtime is good.
Mm-hmm. Would that count as a short rest if we're...
Sure.
How
yeah,
long
we
are
could,
short rests?
1 hour.
Short rests. Okay.
Yeah, we have like a couple, so.
Yeah, just because I think I get... Oh no, my innate spellcasting is once per long rest. Just kidding.
Womp womp womp.
Womp womp.
Would I be able to take this time to finish my my amulet I've been working on for the past
Ooh.
like 2 weeks?
Sure.
I just need to set the stone, so I don't know if I should roll or what. I forget how
Yes.
we've been doing this.
Roll the tools that you have.
Oh, that's right. It has a roll thingy, doesn't it?
Yum. Ooh.
Ayo.
Yeah.
Ayo.
There you go. It goes swimmingly. You are
So
able
I
to
just-
inlay. That's probably the right word. Not sure.
Yeah.
You're able to inlay the gemstone, and you're able to do it very cleanly. There's like a few, like it's not 100% perfect, but it's good quality, and the gemstone doesn't really get any scratches on it. So yeah, you're able to do it in like the 2 hours, and it looks good.
Nice.
I'm just like watching Galena and fascination.
How much do you think it would be worth? Decent amount.
So, what was the
It's
gemstone?
made of iron. It's an iron amulet with a moonstone, small blue moonstone.
Let's
It doesn't have to be
see.
exact, just so I can give you this information if and when I sell it.
If and when, did you have the moonstone in your inventory somewhere?
I do. I don't know if it has value though.
Where is it?
It should be at the bottom under my loot stuff.
Oh, there we are. Yeah, small pouches. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have the value. Let me.
I mean, if it's trouble, we could just do it when I sell it. I just wanted it so I can make your life easier later.
Oh, okay. So it's I'd say you can get anywhere between 75 and 100 gold pieces for it.
Depending on the merchant, right?
Yeah, depending on how well you're able to haggle.
Cool. Thanks.
But now you have it. It's pretty.
He's pretty.
Ayo.
It's also a really good bargaining tool. That's why I've been making it, just in case.
Leverage.
And it was free.
Ayo.
The only price was theft.
Did I steal something for this?
Where did you get that from, actually?
I'm pretty sure the moonstones came off of one of the ghouls we killed, and the
Oh,
iron.
yeah.
I did buy the iron because I
Oh yeah, true.
didn't want to make it off of junk, but
True.
so it was
Yeah.
almost free.
Almost free. A steal, if you will.
Ayo.
Oh, that was not intentional.
It wasn't?
No. Completely
Good
accidental.
job.
Thank you, Brain. Yeah. So, does anyone else want to do anything particular within these few hours?
Yes, I want to practice my map making skills.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
I
Go.
swear to God, I will make a coherent map by the time we get out of this godforsaken land.
I believe in you.
I will.
All right. Roll.
Uh,
It's not great. You first of all, you start drawing the village. So you make like an outline for the village. You're like, all right, the village is here, and then you like start drawing the river, and then you're like, where does it go? You're like, are we close to the coastline? You're like, oh, I don't know. Is the coast close? Where was the? You're like, then you start thinking, where was the mountain that you entered from in comparison? And you just kind of you wing it, and you have no idea about the accuracy of the map,
Fuck.
the scales, and then you're like, and then after you're done, you're like, oh, I forgot to measure the scales, and now the scales are completely off on the map. Like they're inconsistent.
Oh my God. One day.
One day.
One day. Okay. Well, Evelyn's just gonna be in the corner somewhere, just muttering obscenities at this paper. So
You'll get it one day, Evelyn, I believe.
As I'm making my thing, I'm just gently going, "You're fine. You got this. It's great.
Aw.
It looks great."
Thank you,
As I'm like
Galena.
not even
I
looking
hate
at it and
that.
just staring at my
That's great, honey. Mm-hmm.
It's parallel play. We're doing the thing. Supporting each other.
thanks, Galena. I appreciate it. This is so hard.
Who knew? Anyone else want to do anything during these 2 hours?
Nope. At least
Okay.
I'm just
Okay.
fascinated watching Galena, I think.
All right. 2 hours go by, and it's starting to get around that time that you need to go meet up with Torug, sorry.
Torug. Not the Crawling King.
Not the Crawling King.
So Hornsworth, do you just want the spear maidens to go with you, or like, do you want us to be like a little bit away, or how do you want to play this?
Feel like the least amount of us, the better. I mean,
Would you like me to have Edgar tail you so I can at least see?
maybe
me and
just
Galena?
Edgar
Yeah.
might be good. Because I
Yeah.
think even the Spearmate, I don't want to betray his trust that we've built up, so.
Okay, we could have the spear maidens waiting somewhere nearby that they could reach. Like, we'll all be in a place where if we needed to get to you quick, we
Yeah, just
could.
like mill about,
then
do whatever you need
Edgar
to do.
Will let
Because
us
Cynthia, you
do
can
that.
you can speak while you're in Edgar's like vision. Yes.
Yes.
So that'd be perfect. So maybe we
So
stay
I
in
can
the.
like just quickly give a warning and then we just dash over there.
Yeah. What if we just stay in the room? Because you're just meeting him outside the inn in the back, right?
Just in the
So
back.
should we just stay
Mhm.
Oh
here?
yeah.
So it's
Honestly,
safe.
that makes
and-
sense.
Wait,
yeah.
We can wait in here, all in the same room, just kind of
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
make sure it goes well.
Hornsworth, you got this.
Out of character, I got pancakes and I'm literally gonna cry. I'm so excited.
Ooh,
Aw,
pancakes.
That's wonderful. I want pancakes. Where is
Yeah,
my
pancakes.
braless wife bringing me pancakes?
Dad, you see my brother's
Damn it,
husband coming in with
braless wife.
Yeah?
pancakes.
God damn.
Slacking, brawlers.
That's the life. That's goals, honestly. All right, so Hornsworth, you make your way and you send Edgar out to keep eyes on the situation. And as you go around to the back, there's a door and there's some garbage bins there where garbage is disposed of and etc. And you get there, you wait a couple of minutes, and then Torug comes out and nods just like. So, what was it that you wanted to discuss?
This is between just us, right?
Depends what it is, but maybe.
So, we have heard talks, whispers, I guess mostly, about a secret entrance into the castle.
I've heard the rumors, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know where it is. Why
Okay.
do you want to know?
I'm gonna think about this really quick. We have interests that may be best for the village. Forgive me for not wanting to divulge maybe every single little thing that we have plans for, but can I just say that in the castle are some people that are very near and dear to us. And
Is it those
we
people
just-
they captured recently? Heard rumor they caught some people.
yes. Yes.
I see. So
Um,
you're enemies of the ghouls, huh?
Yes.
So you're not a circus, really, are you?
I mean, I do have some really good tricks, and then I pull a rat out of my hat.
And he's like taken aback. Well, that is an impressive trick.
Yeah.
The rat
And then I
jumps
let
off
the
your
rat
hand
down
and
let him yeah.
scurries along.
For all intents and purposes, we are basically a circus, if we're being honest. But yes, I would consider us enemies. The ghouls.
Well, an enemy of my enemy is a friend of mine.
I would love to call you my friend, Torug. I would.
Well, let's see when we get there, huh?
Yeah.
But I don't know the answer, but I do know someone who might know.
Okay.
The owner of the general store, Jedrin. Think he would know.
You say Jedrin? Sorry.
Jedrin, yeah. You're not from around the dynasty, are you?
Is it that obvious? I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I forgot about the minting on the coins. Are they still okay for you to use?
I can find use for them, don't worry. Gold is gold.
Okay.
And the fact that you're speaking common also
I
gives you
know.
away.
I'm not great at languages. I tried learning Goblin the other day, but the only word I could learn was fuck. And so that hasn't really gotten me anywhere, if you could believe it. I mean, me speaking Gnomish doesn't feel much better either, so...
That would definitely give you away as someone from the Empire.
Yeah, so I've just been going for common. And really, one word of Goblin. My friends are much better at speaking to other, like, they have better language, like, knowledge, so... Yeah.
You know, back in the capital, there used to be this language school, they called it, multilingo. Quite a nice service. Multilingo, yeah. Had a bird mascot, scary fella.
Oh, was it the big bird? Like the...
Yeah, it's a big bird.
Oh, yeah, it is really scary. Because, you know, there's something similar back from where I was from. And normally, like, if you weren't practicing, like, they would bring one of the, like, the bird mascot to your door
Similar
and be like,
deal, yeah.
you haven't practiced today. I couldn't imagine with the really big bird either. No, that'd be so scary. I would learn every language that it ever asked me to.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I just saw Willow's chat message.
I'm in the middle of carrying my D&D party, about to close it out, and my promised husband brings me pancakes, not asked for, as I manipulate a bartender. I'm not manipulating, we're becoming friends.
But yeah, let me take you over to Jedrin. I think he can help.
Okay, that would be so great. That would be so great.
Follow me.
Sounds good.
Do you need to get your friends or?
Should I? I didn't
No,
want to.
that's
I didn't
up
want
to
to,
you.
like betray your trust. But if
No, I have an interest in helping you. Anything that can put a spoke in the wheel of the ghouls is all right by me.
of course, yes, I can go grab them then. That'll be good.
Mm.
Okay, and I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna say, This is great. Okay, so he doesn't know where, but we're gonna go meet someone who potentially knows where. Lucas Casper, as much as I believe in you and I trust you, you probably should not go because of what you're wearing and you're gonna scare them.
Makes sense,
Have a
yeah.
good nap.
I'll try.
The spearman you can probably come to, it'd be fine.
It's probably better if we wait. The less we're seen, the better.
Great, love it. All right. The fated ones it is.
All right, here we go.
Off we go.
Torg walks you a few minute walk to this store that is different than everything else that is built here. So this building is built out of some kind of material that looks mushroom-like. It looks like this weird mixture of mushroom and wood. You've never seen this type of material used for building anything. And there's no windows on the building, none. And outside there's a sign that says goods and things. And then there's a picture of a smiling drow on it, pointing his fingers like this.
I love him.
Let's go inside.
Mm-hmm.
And he opens the door, and you immediately notice there's no lights inside. And he steps inside, and he's like, Jedrin, you there? Jedrin? And then you hear some noise and mumbling from somewhere in the back. Jedrin, can you turn on some dang lights here? And after a while, oh, will do, just a second. And then you can hear him rummaging about, and then you see like a lantern being pulled up, and then he walks over to you. Please, close the door. Dang light, it's so bright. Okay, hello there, Torg. And looks through you. Oof, who are these people?
We're a circus. But we're not really a circus.
Yeah, they're not really a circus. Jedrin, I think we have some enemies of our enemies, if you catch my drift.
Oh, I see. And you see closer the features of this drow. He's humble looking, but as with many elves, it's hard to tell his actual age. He has like very, very dark skin and silver white long hair, braided quite nicely, and kind of light yellowish eyes. All right, then. He puts the lantern on the counters. So, you are not friends of the ghouls? Am I to understand correctly?
No, I would say no. Definitely not.
Wonderful. And Torog,
I've
you
murdered a few in our days.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're the adventuring type. Mercenaries? Did you hire them,
Holy
Torog?
quest, you could say. I don't know.
More of a holy
Oh.
quest, yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Torog, you have some odd company.
Yes, not exactly how I intended to spend today, but
I'm
Here
so
we
sorry.
are.
We had other plans.
no. This is great. I hate those ghoul bastards, so anything that can make their life harder makes me happy.
Indeed. So, what can I help you with then?
So,
Mm-hmm.
we're looking for a way into the castle.
Mm-hmm.
They have some friends of ours who we are
Mhm.
looking to get out of the castle, as well as something very important that we need that is in there.
I see.
And we heard talks of a secret passage in.
Yes, the tunnel.
Yes.
Well,
And
I've
also,
only...
I guess we could, if you have advice on like if that is our best way to get in and out.
Well, I've never been to the castle myself.
Mhm.
Probably the best way in would be that tunnel, wherever it may lie. The only other option that I can think of going inside would be, one of the wagon deliveries, but that's a tough one. You'd
That
be
one's
going through the
rough,
front
yeah.
gate.
Yeah.
So whereabouts would this tunnel be, or any rumor you may have heard, so we can have a
Well,
start?
I'm on good terms with a lot of the folks here in the village, seeing as I sell a lot of things to them. I hear tales.
Goods and things.
And things, yeah. As you can see. Well, I mean, some of you can. Can you see in the dark?
I can.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I bring
then
down my night vision goggles. Now I can.
So you can see that there is indeed goods and things in this place. All kinds of stuff. Yes.
I just wish they had stuff.
No stuff. We're expanding later to stuff.
Goods,
Oh,
things,
I
and
can't
stuff.
wait to see the stuff. Stuff
I
is
know.
such
I'll be honest, this is a really fine establishment you have here.
Thank you. Thank you kindly. May the Luxon look over you. But yes, so
And to you as well. I forget what we were supposed to say back to that.
this tunnel, rumor has it the previous lord of the castle used it, or it was built for the lords to use as an emergency escape. It should be somewhere around the northeastern parts, so that would be the other side of the hill. But I don't know exactly where. No one really knows exactly where, but the rumor has it is in that area specifically.
Okay.
Mm.
And
Since it's been a while, I have no idea if the tunnel is still intact, if animals have moved into it. I don't know.
probably, yeah. Were there any rumors of like where it came out in the castle? Like, was it in his chambers? Was it in like a grand hall? Like, no idea.
No, that we don't know.
Okay.
That was information that was unsurprisingly kept very close to
If you,
heart.
I could believe it 1,000%. Yeah.
You said that
That
you
makes
said that
sense.
animals may have moved in. What animals would we have to worry about in this area that may have moved into tunnel?
Ooh, all kinds of things. More bounders, rock. What else could there be? All kinds of creatures that could move into this area. Really.
Would you perhaps carry any sort of general bear spray, so to speak, that might scare off a wide variety of creature? Something that might help?
Unfortunately, nothing that strong.
Anything at all that would help, though. I mean, if we were to come across that, we still have to travel through forest to get to tunnel, if it is where,
Yeah, is it in a forest or is it like just out in like a...
Well, I mean, it's like built into the hill itself.
Okay.
Because it's like a hill that the castle is on, so the tunnel comes out of the hill. at the
Yeah, I was
bottom
under the
somewhere.
impression that there was forest around the hill, though. Did I make that up?
Yes, there is. You are correct.
Okay.
Well, I usually don't get requests for things to keep animals away, rather the other way around, because the people here usually hunt for animals or whatnot, so...
We could bait them out of the tunnel.
True, so that could still be
Possibly,
good,
I could sell you some bait, general bait. It's just some, parts of
You don't
animals
have
that
any-
we usually don't need to eat ourselves, sprinkled with some spices that usually attract the animals. But that might attract animals from a wider range of an area.
Perhaps would be better just to go and deal with whatever is in tunnel, yes?
Perchance.
I think so, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
really hope it's not a purple worm. That would not be fun.
Oh, yeah, that
Somewhere.
doesn't sound great.
No, they're not fun. I mean, it is impressive when they're used as, when the soldiers use them for excavation and travel. That's a sight. Love to see that.
Oh, now that's something.
Oh, yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. That's the fun part about when being in the Underdark, that you get to see fun stuff.
So true. We have been, yeah.
The Underdark was an interesting place.
Yeah,
that
it
is
was
for
Ah,
sure.
It was
I love the
great.
Underdark. It's a
So
wonderful
much
place.
fun.
Love it.
Yeah.
Stay always-
Love it. What?
It's just, you know, the darkness, the enclosed feeling of being in the embrace of the earth.
Yeah.
Thinks back to that room with the button.
we did enjoy the earth. We all laid down and had
Yeah.
a nice little moment together. It was
Mm.
great.
Yeah.
And we
isn't it
survived.
nice?
So yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't you? It's easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh yeah, so
You're
easy. We
so
didn't
right.
have no trouble, right?
No
Yeah.
trouble at all,
Look,
actually.
My friend. I was thinking about who was my doppelganger.
Oh yeah, the doppelganger.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Well, you
Good
met. Listen, I
times.
met a lifelong friend
Yeah,
Mhm.
we did.
and
Yeah.
twin.
Yeah.
My long lost twin.
Uh,
So Torog and crew, and anything else I can do for you, then give you this information. I have some knowledge about our hosts as well, if you would like some.
any information would
oh,
be
yeah.
good.
All right.
I was. Yeah.
So, here's the tea, as they say in the capital.
Oh, what kind of tea?
I'm
oh,
sipping.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. The general here, General Arms Grimslade. The rumor has it that he is trying to capture this. I don't know who these people are, but some spear maidens, in order to gain the favor of the Bright Queen. It seems.
Ew. Well,
Okay.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
that
tracks.
tracks. That tracks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, and from what I also been able to garner from the word from the castle is that he wants to corrupt these spear maidens and turn them into ghouls. Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
That is
Oh,
crazy.
Actually, a no go.
Damn, that's crazy.
We don't like that.
Mhm.
That's not good. No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Also, there seems to be
Hopefully
some
we're
kind of
not-
very special guest that they're having over.
special.
Yes.
guest.
Do you know
Yeah.
who that guest might be? Have you heard whispers of it being?
I just heard it's someone very important to the ghouls, but other than that, I don't really know.
Okay.
Hmm. Would anyone else have any insight or would have seen this person traveling into castle that we could? No?
Apparently, he came in very secret.
Ah, in the dark of the night.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. Okay.
Would
Also, there was.
Sorry,
go
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. It seems there was also a merchant that came through to the castle, a Duragar fellow. Apparently, the castle wanted something very specific from him. I don't know exactly what, but it was something very specific. It would seem.
Would that have been the robes, or would that have been something else? I
No,
don't remember how
I
they got the
haven't.
robes.
I haven't heard anything about any robes, but from what I understand, this merchant was bringing something important for making sure that these spear maidens could be turned.
Hmm.
Okay. And this is probably a little bit of a long shot, but is there, so say they had like a very like special artifact of sorts, like where, do you know like an inkling of like where they maybe would keep it? I don't know if there's been like word. But-
Can't say there has been, no.
Okay. Okay. Okay, great.
None of this sounds good.
Nope, if you can believe that.
Fuck. Okay. Cool.
Honestly, I think this whole alliance with the ghouls is not a good idea from the Bright Queen. I mean, I respect her ageless wisdom, but I can't understand why we would work with these monsters, honestly.
No, you're
But you
right.
know, she's lived over 1,000 years, so I'm sure she knows. She has some
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
some
Yes.
greater wisdom than all of us. You know, how many lifetimes did they say she's lived? Like, hold up.
Too many at this point, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, of course, yeah, I'm not sure how many times she's been reborn already, but I know it's been multiple times. You know, she's been ruling over 600 years already, so.
What a great run. That sounds like a great run. I don't know.
Oh yes, she is.
Wow.
She is great.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. She's really impressed.
You know, maybe one day,
Yeah.
if I get lucky, I'll also get to be part of the consecution.
I'll be praying for you for that
This
one.
whole time.
Oh, thank you.
it's like
Yeah.
Hornsworth is like in his little notebook taking notes and like flipping back to my pages. I'm sorry, I've literally have just been like trying to familiarize myself again with everything
No
that
worries.
we're learning and trying to put the strings together. You know?
Forgive me for asking, but what is consecution?
Oh, you don't know? Wait,
Uh,
are you not from around here?
No.
What do you think?
I would say
Yeah.
no. So the consecution, it's a ritual of our dynasty, where a member's soul through the Luxon is reincarnated into a new person when they die.
I see.
But it's only select people who get to be part of this ritual.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. You know, of course, if you're part of one of the great houses, or what are they called? The great dens, then, you know, it's an obvious one, but not for us. More common folk, it is harder to get to that point.
I wonder if that's what the dark cools are. Is that?
No, dark ghouls are like people turned into ghouls because ghouls can't reproduce. But they don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, the dark ghouls are the intelligent ghouls. They're created via ritual or battle, I think, if I remember.
Okay.
But yes,
cool.
it's a pretty big part of our religion here.
So that's like a buzzword we should use. Like, oh, I hope one day we get.
Sorry, what was it? Hope day one day we get, and did you say something afterwards?
You just hope one day we get consecution. You know, that's our dream here. That's our goals. Is just to get consecution.
I know you.
Speaking of,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, speaking of fitting in and using that as a buzzword, like, would you be able to give us additional advice on how to? I know we stick out with I gestured to all of us, but if there's anything else we could change about our behavior or the way we speak to make, like, what language would be more less not common, you know, that's bad. So any advice you could give on that?
So you want to know which language would cause less eyebrows
Suspicion.
to be lifted? Undercommon would be the one, which would...
How about second least?
Well, depends who you're dealing with. If you're dealing with a drow such as myself, speaking Elven, of course, will get you a long way, and then looks at Evelyn. Unless, of course, you're speaking the wrong dialect. Your dialect will give you away. Otherwise, an Orcish person, you can speak Orcish, Goblin,
Right.
Goblin, etc., etc.
Yeah.
I only know how. I also found out I know 3 words. I know fuck, hello, and good morning. Or no, goodbye.
Yeah,
Wow.
we did get that far. It's
Yeah.
it's
That's
also
certainly
very
something.
weird. Half
Sorry, was that you cut off?
It's not very good for a half elf to speak goblin either. We found that out. That wasn't very great. But
The main thing
Uh.
that probably would help is your clothing, though. You are not wearing the clothing of the area, really. That would probably help a lot.
True.
So in that case, another thing we could potentially purchase from you, if you have clothing that we could use as disguise.
Yes, I have some very basic clothing. I mean, we do have a tailor in town, but that would probably take some time to get all of your clothes in order, and depending on how...
And personally, I'd prefer to get it from you because we have this working relationship right now. Less
fair enough.
people, probably better. Yes.
I can get you something very, very basic, at least.
I mean, it would be better than sticking out like complete sore thumbs.
Nah, understandable.
And actually, if we're going to do business, would it be difficult on you if we were to ask to exchange some of our currency to local currency? If we were to give you, you know.
Unfortunately, I don't really offer that kind of service. You would need a bank to be able to change the minting on something.
I mean, yeah, it was worth asking. I mean, just
No, of course, I would love to help on that, but unfortunately, I'm not a bank.
even just a couple gold.
I mean, a couple, sure. I thought you meant like more.
I'm not asking for everything. I mean, just, like, just a little bit, so that if we need to,
Of course, a few gold.
Yeah, I think that'd be really smart.
Sure, I can do that.
What would be what is most you would be willing to do that wouldn't put you out too much? Because
We can do 10 gold if you
10?
give your mint. I can work something out.
Tar goes, we can figure something out together. I got a few from them.
Sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. Not your fault.
Sometimes I just forget things, you know?
Gold is gold.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
take
true.
the gold off
is
of
gold.
mine and I'll change it into
Yeah.
regular. What would this be called? Local gold? Like what's the?
Like Kryn Dynasty minted gold.
Okay, I'll add it to mine just
Yeah.
so we keep track of it.
It's basically like whose face is on the coin is kind of the question here, because for
Yeah.
you it's what's the king's name? I can't remember it right now.
Person with the face.
Let's see. Dwendal. It's something Dwendal. Bertrand Dwendal is the one whose face is on your coins, or like the profile, and now you get coins that have the profile of Layla Skrin.
Perfect.
But I mean, yeah, it's gold is gold. Like that doesn't change.
Okay.
This is I just mean it for more like if we need to
Mhm.
bribe a random person and we don't
I get
want
it.
him to
Yep.
Would it be better to
I
break it
get
down
it.
to smaller coins rather than gold? I'm not really sure.
Just do. I think gold should be fine.
You think gold's fine?
Mm-hmm.
Gold's good shut up money.
Fair, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the clothes.
Oh yes.
What,
Let me get you some. Let's see. I need to
I feel
look
like
up.
I'm gonna stick out no matter what, so I feel like my cloak might just be good enough for me.
I mean,
It also makes me sneaky.
also makes you sneaky. But I mean, you'll still have like clothes underneath your cloak, you know.
Yeah, I think it's worth
I could
like
just be naked.
I think it's worth everyone except maybe Evelyn changing our clothes because Evelyn wears armor. We can't really have her take that off. But the three of us, we don't. Unless I'm wrong and you two
I
wear
think
armor.
I have
'cause
armor. I have like leather armor.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
But I
Yep.
mean, even the
But I mean,
clothes
yeah.
underneath the armor might be
Mhm.
good to change.
Fair. Okay.
I mean, anything that helps to make us, because we're already so conspicuous. We already, anything.
That's what I was
that
gonna say. I was
helps
like, well, that's fair. I was gonna say because even then, me changing my clothes is gonna
So,
be much.
the
I
coal-
talk. But yeah, it's fair. I'll do that.
The clothes would be 5 silver per person.
Okay, I will definitely take an outfit if that is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They're just common clothes, so like a simple shirt, simple pants, some simple shoes. Basically, that's it. Like,
Mhm.
very simple.
Mhm.
But they are of the local style, so they're more darker in tone. They use different material, it would seem. Like they don't use the same materials as you do, so it has a different feel and look to it as well. But like I said, if you want something more refined, I guess I could say, then you should visit a tailor.
Mhm.
All right. Maybe this will help a little bit.
Yeah.
I just remembered, Galena, you have the mask. Just popped into
I
my
do.
head.
Yes.
Love it.
I am wearing silver mask, Phantom of the
Mhm.
Gallian Opera.
Can I be your
Galop.
Chris?
Amazing.
Sing for me,
Christine?
my angel of music.
Chris, what's her name? Christine.
Christine.
No. Look at me.
Look
Ugh.
at you.
Look at me. I know things.
Christine. Christine.
Pristine Christine.
Mhm.
I should just say Hornsworth. Sing my Hornsworth of music.
Wonderful. Right. Anything else I can get you?
I don't think so. Is there anyone else in the village that would be willing to help that maybe would know more about where the tunnel would be? Or
I'm
are you probably the
afraid
most-
I would probably be the most knowledgeable considering how much
Okay.
I interface with all of the locals here.
Right.
Okay, no, that's sounds great. I just want to double check.
Mm-hmm.
But I think other than that, then I am good.
Yeah, I think we have planned. We head through to the northeastern part of hill. Hope that tunnel is there. Try to hope that nothing lives inside, and do our best. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I wish you the best of luck, and hopefully you don't die, and may the Luxon look after you.
And you as well.
thank you for your
Wait,
help.
what are we actually supposed to say back to you whenever somebody says that to us?
Hold up.
I don't remember.
Need to
I just
look
keep
it
going
up.
to you as well.
I have light be with you
Mm.
written down,
Light be
That.
with you.
That.
but Galena's not smart enough to say it, which is why I haven't been saying it.
For gore.
I
It's
just
so
keep
difficult.
saying I just keep
I take so many
equating it to
notes, but my
Catholicism for some
character
reason.
is like, she would never know any of the things I have written down.
Mm.
She would get distracted by something shiny.
Ooh.
Uh,
But yes, you want to say light be with you.
Light be with you.
Thank you.
Light be shiny, yes.
And to you as well.
Well, you best get going soon. The longer you stay in the
Mhm.
village, the more you'll get noticed.
right.
No, you're right. If anybody asks, we are just a traveling circus, and we're coming to Jedrin specifically for I don't know, circus goods.
Yes, of course. Light be with you all.
And to you as well.
So I suppose we should go back to the room, collect our friends, and get out of here.
I guess so.
And
Oh,
so you do. And now you have a general direction that you know where to go to look for the cave. Where is it? So, I would like to ask one of you to roll a survival check with advantage.
What do we do? Survival check?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No
I
worries.
immediately. My brain.
No worries.
with advantage, though, yes?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, look at that
21.
advantage.
Oh, nice. That definitely made a difference from the 7. Because of the advice that you got from Jedrin, it only takes you about half an hour to find the cave because you knew where to go looking. And you see there's like this large rock formation, and there's like trees and bushes around the area, but you notice this one area that is covered with trees and bushes, but you notice that behind it there's a hole that goes in.
Are there any signs of life around this
Like animal tracks?
area?
Oh yeah. There are definitely animal tracks going into and out
Any
of.
big worm tracks?
Are we able to identify?
big-
Are they paw prints or are they like drag marks or like
There are paw prints, there are some drag marks as well.
what
it like-
kind of paw prints? It could
Roll a nature for me, won't you?
Oh, I shouldn't be the one to do this, but I asked the question.
You
Hey,
did.
that's not terrible.
Oh!
That is 17.
Big creature.
Big creature.
Looks bear like.
Bear. Bear creature.
Bears.
Oh, owl bear? Oh no.
Bear. Bear can be friend.
Okay. I suppose do we sneak in and hope for the best, or
I could retcon in front of us because I think I'm the sneakiest out of all of us.
You got the hood.
Yeah.
the
yeah, because
hood?
you have the hood.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just a little bit. I think.
What is your
I'm
dexterity?
not too. Me? I have a +2.
Oh, I have the same. I just don't have the hood.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
So like I could join you, but I just don't have the advantage I think that your hood gives. Because if there is animal in there, I think you going in alone might not be the best idea.
I could go bam, and I could Eldritch Blast.
Okay, if you want to, I'll
I
just stay
feel
back here then.
confident in my abilities, Galena. Galena, you have taught me how to be strong like stone.
Okay, have fun.
Bear is nothing to me. Well, I figured
Yeah.
like we would go in together, but I would just be like ahead of everyone else.
Oh, I thought you wanted
Yeah.
to like
No,
scout ahead
no,
and
no,
leave
no.
us, and
I
was like,
assumed we
okay,
were all
like-
going, but I not like by myself. I was like 30
To be
feet
fair, you
between
do
us.
go off by yourself a lot, so you can't
I'm
blame me for thinking.
Horse just runs around. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Okay, so like, yeah, you lead ahead, you scout ahead, and then maybe
Because if I'm only like, if we're like 30 feet, I can still talk to you.
that makes
My
sense. Yes,
brain.
that is good. That is good.
So
All right.
All right
Let's do it.
then.
I listen. In the
Uh,
absence of a rogue, someone's got to do it.
All right. Roll a stealth check for me with advantage. You can shift click on it, and I think it rolls automatically with
Okay,
advantage.
yeah. Let me try this.
Boom.
Yo!
Oh! It's a
You
net
don't need
20.
that cloak.
You put the cloak on, and the rest of you can kind of see that Hornsworth's form kind of blends into the surrounding area a little bit, so it gets really hard to notice, and he disappears into the cave. Or this tunnel, I should say. And this tunnel is unlit. It's looks like there's like no signs of it being in like civilized use, so to speak. Like it hasn't been in that kind of use. However, as you walk into the entrance, you get a powerful stench of wild animals and rotten meat. And the passage continues, and you can see that there is a opening into a larger area. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. Can I see anything in the larger opening?
You would have to
Right
get
now?
closer.
How far away am I from everyone?
You are maybe like 60 feet in.
Oh, shit.
I mean, unless you wanted us to stay at 30 feet, then we would sneak behind you within that range,
Yeah.
but
I'm gonna use. oh, I can
Mhm.
use message. It's a cantrip. And it can go 120 feet. And as long as I know that you're there, because it can go around like corners and stuff, right? Message can?
I believe it can, yes.
It can go through solid objects if I'm familiar with the target and I know it's behind a barrier.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to cast message and I'm going to whisper and I'm going to go. I'm going to send it to. I'll send it to Galena. I'll be, Galena, there's a really big cave up here. I think you can all move up like a little bit more, but I'm gonna have to get closer to see what's inside of it. You can reply to this message.
I tell the party that there is big cave, there is stuff. It seems there's animal, but he cannot see what. We can move forward. And I reply, and I'm just like, Hornsworth, be careful. We are coming. Tell us more information when you can.
Okay. I'm not gonna reply back yet,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna move closer with my stealthy little self. And I'm gonna just see what I can see.
Okay. As you move closer to this open area, you see. Where's the. So there's this larger area that is littered with the bones of forest animals just all over the place, and the stench is now even stronger. In the area, you also see some sort of nest of tree branches and foliage that is built there, and next to that nest, an owlbear that is tending to the nest. A little bit further into the open area is another owlbear who is drinking from some small water-filled depression.
I just see the two.
Yeah.
I'm
And
going to.
There doesn't seem to be any other paths. Like it looks like the cave ends here.
That's gonna be fun to deal with. Great. Okay, I'm gonna move back a little bit more. And I'm going to use message again
Mhm.
to Galena. And I'm gonna go, okay, there's two owlbears. They haven't spotted me. I am gonna wait for you all to get here. Before I do anything, you can reply to this message. I think you're muted, Galena.
Okay, I reply. Thank you. Stay quiet. Don't move.
Okay.
Just stay there. And then the party, I'm like, there are two owlbears. It's what we thought. This is not going to be good. I suppose we sneak forward and hope for the best. Oh.
Guess so.
Yeah.
You're all sneaky?
I mean,
Then roll stealth for me,
Maybe-
please.
Maybe if Evelyn stay behind, so maybe we could keep stealth.
Yeah.
Not stay behind, but like maybe like at the back of the party, so it's not as.
we'll
Listen,
see.
either you go in there stealthily or you go in there normally. Like
Well, I got a nat 20.
that is really good though. I'm gonna have to roll for the shield maidens. I mean spear maidens. Sorry.
I know. Why do we keep calling them shield maidens? It's all.
I
of
don't
us.
know. I just keep.
Whoa, Evelyn!
Another
I'm
na-
so proud of
Uh,
you.
Woo!
Considering,
baby.
Oh,
We are
I-
a stealthy party.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
You have to do it disadvantage.
oh no.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Because she's wearing armor.
You have heavy armor.
No.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry.
Nat 20 was there and it's exciting, but
Rules. Why must we follow them?
Terrible. I'm in the back of the
Uh,
crowd though. Just
Oh, the spear
let
maidens
that
did
be known.
terribly. Lucas, actually, I'm going to do a little retcon here, but Lucas basically saw you off to the cave and was like, I'm not going to come inside for obvious reasons. I'm going to hide in the
that's really
village.
fair. I assume,
So
he
he's
was not gonna.
Yeah, he's not with you, so just to retcon that in there. All right, let's see how many. Oh boy! All right. Okay. As you are waiting, Hornsworth, you hear your compatriots before you see them. There's a lot of clinking and clanking. As your compatriots are walking towards you, they're making noise. The armor is clinking, and normally it might not be that big of an issue, but the cave is making it echo. And because this is happening, you notice the owlbear that's at the nest turns their head quickly and just goes like a and the other one also snaps to attention, and that's where we're going to pick up next time.
Ah!
Great.
Yeah, the Spear Maidens rolled a 6 and a 2, so
Oh no.
yeah, they didn't do well. And unfortunately,
Damn. Damn.
sometimes it's like that. Sometimes it'd be like that.
It do be like that.
Sometimes it
It's
do be
okay.
like that, folks.
We got this. We're
Yeah, we got this.
we strong as stone. We can do
Strong as stone, baby.
Strong as stone. Remember, chat, always be strong as stone. All right, thank you very much, everyone, for today's sesh. It's going to go up on the YouTube and the podcast services early next week. Thank you to the players, of course. Once again, you can find their names in the stream title, so you can just hover your mouse and then follow them through there, and you should follow all of them because they're awesome people and awesome content creators, so go give them a follow.
it. No, you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Heyo.
Hey. What else do I want to do here at the end? I don't have anything to plug except, the usual. So, check out the social media links that I hope this works, because I don't remember if it does. Yeah, it worked. Wonderful. So check out, especially the YouTube. I'm doing stuff on the YouTube. We reached YouTube partner recently, so that's pretty huge.
Yeah, you did. Hell yeah.
Yes, I did. I'm earning money now. The big bucks, baby.
Well,
Big
you're a
bucks, baby.
working boy. Wow.
I'm a working boy. Yes. But that's it for today's session. Thank you very much, everyone, and keep it dice and easy, and we'll see you in the next one.
Heyo.
Hey.
Bye.
Hey.